Alright, chess fans. Grab your popcorn, because today we're diving into one of the most famous games in history, the opera game. It's a chess match that makes you wonder if Paul Morphy had a cheat code on or something. Played in 1858, this game is a masterclass in how to beat your opponents while they're still trying to figure out what's going on. Let's break it down. So, Morphy starts off with pawn to e4, business move. Black responds with pawn to e5, classic copycat. Morphy's like, enough small talk, and immediately throws in knight to f3, attacking Black's pawn on e5 like, that's mine now. Black, being overly cautious, plays pawn to d6, which is the chess equivalent of saying, I don't want any trouble. Morphy, of course, isn't here for a peaceful handshake. He pushes pawn to d4. Now, this is where Black plays bishop to g4. Fun fact, Bobby Fischer hated this move. He probably yelled at his screen when he saw it. But hey, nobody told Black that it's a bad move. Morphy's like, oh, really, and responds with pawn takes pawn on e5. Now Black's in trouble. What does he do? Bishop takes knight on f3. Like, you took my pawn, I'm taking your knight. But Morphy just coolly recaptures with queen takes bishop on f3. Simple, elegant, and now White's queen is just chillin' in the middle of the board. Black finally gets around to recapturing the pawn with pawn takes pawn on e5. Meanwhile, Morphy's like, okay, let me show you how to develop pieces properly, and plays bishop to c4, eyeballing that poor f7 pawn like it's a delicious snack. Black develops his knight with knight to f6, pretending everything's fine. But Morphy's not done yet. He's like, surprise, and brings out his queen with queen to b3, threatening both f7 and b5. Now Black is sweating. Do I defend f7 or b5? What do I do? He ends up playing queen to e7, like that's going to solve all his problems. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Morphy calmly plays knight to c3, stacking up the pressure while Black is still looking for the instruction manual. Black tries to do something with pawn to c6, but it's like putting a band-aid on a sinking ship. Morphy's like, oh, you think you're safe? How about bishop to g5? Pinning your knight to your queen. You're stuck, buddy. And, just like that, Black's in a situation Fischer famously called a zugzwang. Basically, every move Black makes is like stepping on a rake. Black decides to mix it up with pawn to b5, trying to chase Morphy's bishop away. But Morphy's having none of it. He plays knight takes pawn on b5, sacrificing his knight. Black takes the bait and goes pawn takes knight. But Morphy's like, thank you very much, and plays bishop takes pawn on b5, checking the Black king. Black blocks with knight to d7, but Morphy isn't done. He casually castles long with bringing his rook into the attack like, parties over there, on the d-file. Black plays rook to d8, desperately trying to hold on, but Morphy's like, nope, and plays rook takes rook on d7. Black recaptures with rook takes rook, but now Morphy's other rook slides in with rook to d1, doubling down on the d-file. Black panics and plays queen to e6, probably wishing they had called in sick for this game. Morphy sees the finish line. He plays bishop takes knight on d7, forcing Black to recapture with knight takes bishop. And here comes the mic drop moment. Queen to b8 check. Black's only option is to take the queen with knight takes queen on b8, and Morphy delivers the final blow with rook to d8 checkmate. Boom! Game over. Morphy just destroyed his opponents in 17 moves. Can you believe that? This game shows that rapid development and a well-coordinated attack will leave your opponent looking like they just played chess for the first time. If you enjoyed watching Black get thoroughly outclassed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time, chess friends.